Welcome to another podcast of Inside Career Technical Education. My name is Ann Baldwin. I'm one of the hosts of this program, and I'm so happy to be joined by Jim Beloga, who is the president of YTI Career Institute in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And classes are starting July 20th, and we've got some really important information that we want to pass along to those students who will be enrolling or are enrolling come July 20th. So, Jim, why don't you start with the first important date?
Yeah, thanks, Ann. Great to see you and be with you again. Friday, July 17th, your birthday.
My birthday, and it's a big one.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it's our technology pickup day, and generally during that day, students will be arriving on campus. We'll most likely meet them outside, pass their piece of technology, whether it's an iPad or a Chromebook or a laptop, whatever it might be, to them, and that facilitates the transfer of the technology. And then on Saturday, it's the iPad setup webinar day, and that's going to generally range from mid morning, say 10 o'clock, to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's really the opportunity for the students to basically get themselves integrated into the technology, and that's sort of what I call the key day, where that key unlocks their technology, and it's set up, getting them assimilated in terms of the technology, and so that they're fully functioning come Monday when classes start for
Right.
our summer start.
And you're going to send a Zoom link to these students so they'll know exactly how to do it. So 10 to 2, that seems like a long time to get oriented with technology. Is it the full 4 hours?
Yeah, I mean, I think generally what we've done is we've had one session in the morning and one session in the afternoon. And so generally the sessions go relatively quickly, but we often tell the students to plan for a period of time. Everybody goes at a different speed sometimes, and so we're trying to get everybody through that, and everybody has different levels of expertise with regards to using technology.
Okay, so that time is needed. And as you mentioned, Jim, that's a very important key date is that
Yes.
Saturday, July 18th. And then Monday, how exciting. What are you going to wear? First day of class.
Yeah, so so basically what will happen is on the first day, the students will have been assigned basically a time for them to log on to the learning management system, and at that point in time, their education will begin. And from there, the teachers, instructors will basically start interacting with them, and that's the beginning of their education, and we'll start online, and throughout the term, we'll have them becoming back on campus to do their hands-on training, and again, we're trying to maintain a safe environment. So again, we're starting with the lecture online, if you will, to help us maintain social distancing, and it's the new normal, quite honestly, right now that we're experiencing with the pandemic.
So let's talk about this, Jim, because you're not new. I mean, YTI is not new to this blended learning. You've got a proven track record now. It's working well. Students seem to be receiving it well. Instructors have adjusted. So it's not like anybody's missing out on anything because you still will get the hands-on component at the brick and mortar campuses, correct?
Yeah, no, absolutely, and I think that students will learn basically what they would have learned in a physical class. They're just going to do it online, and they can still ask questions. They still can participate in that educational process. And again, we're going to then have them come online so that they can take that theory that they're learning online and come onto the campus and practically apply that by honing their practical skills that they're going to make tangible once they get on ground.
So let's recap those dates again. Friday, July 17th is the pickup day for technology. Whatever technology you'll be utilizing in your
Yep.
program, that's the day that is put into your hands. It's going to be a drive-up situation, probably, but it's still suggested that you bring a mask and keep in mind all of the CDC guidelines and the safety guidelines in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania anytime you're going anywhere. So it's no different when you're going to YTI. And then Saturday, what do we got going on Saturday, Jim?
Yeah, so on Saturday, we're going to have a webinar to set up your technology. And again, you'll be getting a link to Zoom whereby you'll log in and you'll walk through that process with someone leading you. And again, if you have any troubles, we'll have other folks there who can help you along the way. And then once you're done there, Basically, it's just you'll have a time to sign in come Monday morning when you start classes on the 20th.
How exciting. It's
Yeah.
so exciting, and so many great career opportunities at YTI for all different folks to take advantage of, whether you're just getting out of high school, maybe you didn't feel like college was a good fit. Whatever your situation is, there's just so many different opportunities at YTI throughout your campuses and remotely that we really do hope that people take advantage of that. And again, the website is yti.edu. So important information. We wanted to pass it along. In this podcast, Jim, anything else you want to add, or what's your message to students starting on July 20th?
No, I would just simply say, obviously be on the lookout for the communication that we're going to have. And, if you have a friend or family member or anybody that that may be interested in pursuing one of the educational programs, we're generally enrolling students right up to the beginning of the start on Monday, July 20th. So
And then when's your fall start?
it will be on October 19th.
Okay, so that's right around the corner too. So now's the time to start looking into what your options are and maybe even changing your life and making some money, right?
There you go.
All right. Well, Jim Beloga, President and CEO of YTI Career Institute, we want to thank you again for being part of this podcast, Inside Career Technical Education. And as I like to say, not good luck, continued success.